Hi, I'm Adriana Galinek, your embodiment and relationship coach, and this is my podcast. I spend most of my time reconnecting relationships, diving deep between the land of energy, and helping those couples, ignite that spark back in the bedroom. This podcast is for the universal, spellbinding people who love a little woo-woo and a thunder of truth. You're listening to Love, Sex, and Energy. Let's jump in. Hey, welcome to another episode of Love, Sex, and Energy. I'm your host, Adriana Galinek, and today we're talking about manifestation. I don't know why I sang that to you. Anyway, someone wrote in, yay for writing in to me. I think I was very excited because someone actually wrote into me saying, hey, I loved your episode on manifesting the man of your dreams, but what is manifestation and how can I do that for other things in my life? Which is such a great question because I'm sure people have heard manifestation like woo-woo. You close your eyes and you're like, I'm going to be a millionaire, and you wake up the next day and bam, like the genie, you are a millionaire, which is not actually true. So manifestation is making sure that your vibrations are nice and clear. You've got the energy, you've got the excitement, you've got everything basically is aligning for you and with you for things that you want to create. So I always like to get people to, it's really good if one, visualize what you want and make sure that you have a clear pathway is basically the best way to describe that. So vision boards are really great to create. So if you don't know what they look like, they're like pictures that you can create on Pinterest. You can create your own at home by cutting out pictures and things that you like and putting them on your board as a daily reminder of where your goal is or what you want to achieve. It really does help, especially if you're not a visual person and you're like, oh, how do I manifest and I'm not really creative and what does that look like for me? You might create your other version, but this is generally a really great start way of, pinning things that you like and you admire. And I like to take it to the next level. So obviously part two, that's step one, so visualize. Number two is get very clear on what it is that you want. So be very clear. So when you are cutting out pictures in your vision board or you're sticking them in your Pinterest boards and you're manifesting, be very clear on what you want. Be very specific and get very detailed with what you want. I often get people to go out and experience it as well. So you can create, just say for example, you want a house and you're putting that on your manifestation board and you want to experience that. I often get them to go and see a home that looks similar to that and to embody it and see what that feels like being in the surrounded atmosphere, feeling, if you can start envisioning where you're at, your brain doesn't know actually whether it's true or not. We only tell the brain what it needs to know. So it doesn't know whether this is real. But when you're connecting a vibration of feeling and manifesting, that's what you want. The brain goes, oh, okay, that's a pathway. They want that. They've seen it. They know what it looks like. The brain automatically creates the picture in the back of its brain to say, oh, okay, that will sit there. So whenever you're thinking about creating something, everything is aligning to what it is that you want. Like I said before, embody the vision like of when you're driving past houses or when you're looking at real estate and we're just using that for an example. It might be holidays, it might be destinations, it might be the work that you do or you're wanting to create to bring into your life. It really does help having that clear focus on where it is that you're going. If you can meditate the feelings that you want and having gratitude towards that, that's the next thing. Meditate or aligning your feelings of gratitude. So that might be going to bed and being grateful and aligning your gratitude for what you have currently versus what's waiting for you. It's really important that you are setting the energy of gratitude when you are manifesting. Gratitude of where you are, what's happening, what you want, where you're going, things that have happened throughout the day. That's so helpful. You also might want to create rituals, daily rituals in your life that helps with your routine. So mine is doing some stretching, incorporating a bit of yoga and meditation, and then journaling. Because sometimes when I'm meditating, I download some information and I'll be writing it down. Sometimes I don't even know what I'm writing, but when I look back, I'm like, oh, that makes absolute sense to me. And you could be meditating all the feelings towards what it is that you want to achieve. So you know that the vibrations at the same level. It really does help, you create that peace and joyfulness and acceptance of love and where you're heading. Try to stay present. Try not to live on, the past. The past doesn't allow us to move forward. So that's why we love to say to surrender. If you can surrender, it's so important to, go, oh, that was the past. It no longer serves me. This is where I'm going. This is where I'm moving on. And that can happen with different things. Like, when I was manifesting the man of my dreams, it wasn't that I was looking for a partner. I can guarantee you I was not looking for a partner. I was looking for a companion, and I was definitely not hooked up on the outcome. Like, give me a man in my life. Give me a man. Oh my gosh, the man hasn't arrived. My frequency was bring someone who is joyful and happy that can match my frequency. It was all about matching my frequency, whatever that looked like. It was not like I was manifesting the man I'm going to marry and he's going to be the guy. It was actually a lot less. It was surrendering to the outcome, and whatever comes my way because I'm leaving it to the universe to bring it to me, because the universe has heard. He knows what I want. I visualized it. I wrote myself affirmations. I was doing gratitude work. I was visualizing. I was doing meditation every single night. And last but not least, I did surrender to the expectations, just do things out of love, not because you're expecting things to come back. And when I was writing things on my app to meet Mark, it was never the case of I'm looking for the man of my dreams to marry. He must be this height, must be looking like this, must be like that. It was more the sense of I want to experience someone who's very humorous. I want to experience someone in my life that matches my frequency. I want to be out there and meeting someone. There was never an expectations of do or die at all. And if you can help yourself and that energy, it creates a movement for you to create beautiful things, and it also helps you being on the right path. So whether that's your career, whether that's your relationship, whether that's your home life, you can create amazing, abundant things in your life. You just need to let go of the outcome and be really specific. What is it that you want? And when we create this visualization and we create this energy, you might be saying, okay, so we just sit there and we think about it and we write about it and it comes. Well, yes and no. When you write about it, you must let it go and let the universe take control, because we're not controlling, we're moving forward. We're not holding on to our ego and to control every single micromanaged thing. But you can take action. Action with manifestation helps you align and helps you grow and reach amazing energy levels. Obviously, if your energy level's really low and go, I can't, I always talk about Eeyore, I can't do this, it's too hard, there is no one out there for me. Well, you're only going to attract exactly what you're putting out. So if you're putting out some positive energy and you're abundant to change and expectations are let go and you're loving life and you're so happy in a great place, well, the people that need to match your frequency will. Okay? So if you're at one level and letting go of control and everything else, the person and the frequency will match. So when we're talking about actioning our outcomes, for example, if you wanted to create a house, the house of your dreams, obviously work's going to be there. You need to create the work. But what manifestation is doing, it's creating the pathway for you to achieve the work that you need to do. So, if there are job opportunities that pop up, take them. If it's going to bring more income to show you that you can purchase that house, do it. All these things align. They're not going to dream. It's not like a genie. You're going to sit there and rub the genie lamp and tomorrow, poof, you've got your whole life set ahead of you. But if you know what you want and you know what you're aiming for and you know that you're working towards it, whatever the outcome may be, that's when manifestation works the best. So if you have any questions and you want to write in and ask a little bit more about manifestation, please do so, or anything else in regards to relationship, love, or how-tos, just DM me. I'm happy to help. Until next time, shine bright. Bye. And that's it for another episode of Love, Sex and Energy. Connect on all socials at Adriana Galinec. Hit the follow button, share with friends, and if you have some time, write a review. As they say, the energy flows in universal ways, so always remember to shine bright. Till next time. See ya.